Hello. Hello. We've got to go into top chat. Top chat. Get away from top chat. Go to live chat, the good one. Thank you very much. So I can actually read what's going on. Hello and welcome. Happy Sunday. Each and every one of you. Sorry I'm a couple of minutes late. I don't know. Had issues. What a surprise. Anyway, is this? No music either. That is also a surprise. I don't know. That music is supposed to be playing to my headset. I don't know if it actually is. Should be. I guess we'll see in a second. Output device is the... Should be that. Okay, I'm going to turn the volume down because I think it's... Oh god, it's very loud. Anyway, we are going to be building the Primaris Company Champion today. It's quite a quick one. As you'll have noticed from my recent video, obviously, the unboxing of at least, it is a small amount. Right. Desktop audio. Now I need to go to the mixer. I can find it. Is it? Then I need to go to desktop audio, monitor off, and then mute output. There we go. I suppose I better just... There we go. All right. So, no doubt, everyone, I'm going to... Actually, I wonder what I'm going to listen to today. But happy Sunday. I hope you're all well. What is going on? Talk to me. Ooh. Talk to me. Alright, there we go. I need music. House music? I mean, this is all synthwave. I mean, I don't consider synthwave to be house music. However, I guess there's a different people think synthwave is oh, whatever, synthwave it is. Hello. So we did build this kit. I mean, sorry, we did unbox this kit yesterday on yesterday's video. I've recorded 4 more unboxing videos. I've got another 4 planned. Those are all going to be the backup videos for when I'm moving house. I need to have at least 8 weeks of backup videos recorded. I don't know if I genuinely don't know if that's going to be enough. I think really I need to get 3 months of footage recorded and uploaded. There is no base in this, by the way. It is part of the sprue. No, I tell a lie. I'm getting confused with the kits. We are going to be looking at the Warhammer community, the preview today. So we're going to keep our eyes peeled for that. We'll get that ready and sort of primed and stuff so that we can do is it a window capture? I think that I do. Yeah, that is primed and ready to go. Assuming we get the email. Excuse me. Right. Do not forget to like the stream. Okay. Primaris Company Champion, let's go. It's very easy. I've got other kits we can build as well while we're kind of waiting for the preview to happen in an hour, however. So, this is going to be for my Ultramarines. For my Imperial Fists, I have... Well, I am conflicted because I am incredibly tempted to record, to buy the Black Templars, the army box set that was released. That comes with the Emperor's Champion. I've already got the Emperor's Champion, and originally I was planning on making that into my Imperial Fist Company Champion. But if I get an auxiliary amount of Black Templars, like a little auxiliary Black Templar force, then potentially I would have two of the same miniatures being company champions, although running them both at the same time would be a bit weird. But whatever. I guess I will get to that when we get to it. So, parts 1, 2, and 3. Sandwich the head in there. I don't know if I want to do that. I may very well kind of glue it on later. I know it is sort of sandwiched in there. So this is a, it's basically, you can't run this in a normal game. You can't run this in a normal game, as I understand it, because it's not easy to get this miniature. Yeah, it's, someone managed to purchase it for me at Adepticon 2022. I was originally planning going, but things, as always, seem to sort of fall through at the last second. So, and there's his head right there. However, some awesome person did manage to hook me up with the miniature. Very grateful. I didn't have to resort to cursed eBay, which is even more of a blessing. Than those awful prices there. So, righty-ho. Which knife was I using? I think it was this one. This one was the sharp one until I was recording like footage for the next sort of 3 not Primaris, next 3 Legion painting videos. There's quite an awful seam right there. Let me go to 2 times zoom so we can see this a little bit better. There's quite an awful seam right there, as you can see. Anyway, so I was recording one of the latest Legion painting videos, like the tabletop basic videos. Most recent one was the Imperial Fist, but I'm currently working on Night Lords, but I was working on the Blood Angels, and unfortunately I realized there was an issue with where the arms wouldn't match up with the weaponry. It was a bit of a disaster, truth be told, so I had to chop the entire arm off. So this isn't the miniature, but the miniature had like a shoulder pad on. The arms weren't aligned properly to get the bolter to mount up properly. So I had to slice the entire arm off. And I had to get the sharpest knife I had. So I broke out a fresh blade, and the end of it actually snapped off. It's actually pointier than this one, surprisingly enough. It's a bit more like this blade. This one is ever so slightly blunt at the end. Anyway, I chopped the arm off, repositioned it, and it is now back and looking fabulous. That video is recorded. I need to edit it. I also recorded Night Lords, because that's the next video, and then I also did Iron Fists as well. So that is also recorded. I just need to do like the intro and outro, I guess, or whatever you want to call them, for the channel, for the videos. So that's basically 3 weeks of footage right there. I need to do... We're out of this house. I'm going to say November the something or other, the 2nd or something. So obviously we're going to have painting videos up till then, but then we run into issues because the house is going to be sold. We're not moving into a new house straight away because that would be far too easy. So I need to have some footage, some videos kind of ready to go. I don't know if I'm going to be able to have enough. It's stressing me out a little bit. Especially as we're trying to start a YouTube channel. Like the house has been up for sale for a while, and I'd almost got to the point where I was thinking it's never going to sell. Anyway, it did finally, which is the important part. So getting rid of these awful seam lines. Ouch. Folks, if you're watching the VOD, hello there, how you doing? Happy whatever day it is for you. I hope you're having a good day today. Thank you for swinging by, checking out my channel. We don't normally Well, actually, that's a bit of a porcupine. The plan is usually for Sunday streams is we do the unboxing video on the Saturday, and then the next day, the Sunday, we like to build that kit. That is generally what I have in my mind for these Sunday streams. We if it's a small kit, we build it, get it done during the stream. If it's a larger kit, then we do it over the following week. So I do stream over on Twitch at twitch.tv/gloriousbadger. So do check me out over there. But I do stream here on YouTube for an hour on my regular streaming days. So Mondays, Wednesdays, and indeed Fridays. We stream over on Twitch, but before those streams, I do an hour here as a sort of warm-up. So those larger kits, that's why we did, I think, 4 or 5 streams on the Kratos, 4 streams potentially on the Sikaran, etc., the Rhino, the Leviathan. I'm still gutted about that Leviathan. I still can't find its head. It's still AWOL. I felt so bad. Like, straight after the stream, the head disappeared. I don't know where it's gone. However, okay, so saying that though, once we've moved house, and like I moved into the new studio, once we've made it, I don't know if we will continue on with that. I do like the idea of the Sunday building stream because it's kind of relaxed when the kit is going together nicely and behaving. And but during the week, I think potentially we'll be doing some painting videos. I definitely got to do some scenery. Maybe Sunday scenery could be a thing instead of building these kits. Maybe that's what we need to do. That does mean I'm going to have to buy more scenery. Oh no. The thing I like the most, I'm going to have to buy more of. What a disaster. I do love a bit of scenery. And I certainly want to build some decent Necromunda scenery if possible. And I do really like the idea of some wartime scenery. I know that's unsurprising to a lot of people who know me. Like once I've moved, basically won't have any excuses not to do it. I've been holding off because the house has been up for sale. But once I move, and I'm into the final place, like my excuses for not doing that go out of the window. You know what else the excuses go? Getting that Titan built. We have a Chaos Reaver Titan just chilling. We've had it for I'd say probably 3 years now. And I never got around to building it because I knew the house was going to go up for sale, and frankly, I just did not want to move. This room isn't really big enough, but also I just didn't want to move house with it built and ready to fall apart potentially. So yeah, no excuses for not getting that done. We'll do an unboxing video, although I've technically already unboxed it and probably sawn a few resin gates off here and there. We can pretend it's a brand new unboxing. Okay, we're going to have to probably get a bit of sandpaper on the top of this head. Smooth it out a little bit. The lorries in the background making an absolute racket. So this week, what are we doing today? This week, what are we doing today? That was a good sentence. This week over on Twitch, and indeed here, we are going to be continuing to paint up Marduk Cedras. He is coming along quite nicely. Here he is. We got the edge highlighting to do. We got a lot of the steel to do. I've completely ignored the gun, the Phosphex grenades, and the hourglass currently. I'm not forgetting them completely, but for the moment I'm ignoring them. This week ahead of us, we've got a lot of edge highlighting to do. We've got to do all this armor. We need to edge highlight it. We're going to go Incubi Darkness, Dark Reaper, Thunderhawk Blue. That is the request. This is a commission miniature, so that is what we are going to do. We got some gold highlighting. We got to do some red highlighting. And you'll have noticed that the cape is not attached. He does have a cape. I primed the cape today, so the cape is... I'm going to leave that to cure for... I was almost going to stream painting that today, but... The thing is, I would like that primer to cure properly and have a decent chance to cure, I guess. I don't want any of that cape getting sort of worn away. So I want a decent level of prime on that. So yeah, tomorrow I think we'll potentially start getting the base tones down on the cape. So yeah, that is the plan there. Question is, I want to check one thing on Discord. It is saying I'm going live. Fabulous. Okay, I was just checking because I know apparently if you are invisible, the bot says, "Yeah, you're not live." So I have to make myself visible on Discord, which is rather tedious. But oh well. It's going to let me... No, of course not. That would be far too easy. Anyway, so... Yeah, so we are going to continue working on the commission of Marduk Cedras. I would like to get him finished. I would like to get him finished this time next week. Whether or not we actually do is a different matter. Actually. However, we can only attempt our utmost. Alright. So I'm going to chop a bit of these posts off because, frankly, I have nightmares about them ever since. There was a certain kit I built for Warhammer Underworlds, and the post, it seemed like it was too long, and as a result there was a ghastly seam involved, and ever since then I've basically done this. I haven't completely nuked them, but I have chopped them down a fair amount, so I just like remove just under half of that. Same with this leg here, I'll just remove the majority of it, just so there's kind of enough to work with that will register in the orifice and keep things all sort of nice and my brain was going to say copacetic, and to be honest, I don't entirely know if I know the meaning of it. Working smoothly? Working together with grace and harmony? I don't even know what that word means, truth be told. I'm going to Google it when I go on a coffee break. That is what I'm going to do. Get my bit of education for today. And then we're going to look at the pre-orders. Now, pre-order-wise, let's talk about Saturday pre-orders. I'm going to see if this works. I don't know if it will. No, that probably went to my Twitch stream to try and type that. So, over at Element Games. Hello, Jammy. Oi, oi, Savaloy. How's it going today? So, over at Element Games, there are some sweet new pre-orders available. There was a lot of Lord of the Rings stuff. Was that a cynical tie-in to go along with the publicity from all of the Rings of Power nonsense? What do you reckon? Was it a cynical ploy to ride the coattails of all that free press, sort of, about talking about Tolkien stuff? I'm concerned about this because I don't know if I'm going to be able to, how well I'm going to be able to get to his left eye. We stick this. Actually, we can get rid of the entire thing here. Not so bad. Just got off work. Ooh, oh yeah. I like that's what I like to hear. What are your plans for your Sunday evening? After this, I've got to finish editing another video. And then I need to be honest, I don't really feel like doing any more editing or recording tonight. I just want to play some Call of Duty. I've edited 3 videos today and uploaded them. I got the 4th one to do after stream today. Right? Okay, so this guy goes together like he's sort of looking over his left shoulder. Looking rather fabulous. See, this is this is the issue I have. I might just nuke all of the posts. Just to be on the safe side, because we've definitely got a fitment issue. This is why I hate these easy to build things with these stupid posts. I find them generally to be more work than they're worth. Anyway. So, his head goes in like that. He's looking over his left shoulder. I'm struck. I should just stop building kits on stream. It's just humiliating a lot of the time. So he goes together like this, pretty much. Once we've just nuked the seam lines. There is a gap there, of course, because why wouldn't there be a gap? Look at that. Look. That's why I hate these things. I'm gonna nuke all of the posts. Why did they? Just why? Just why? Matt Davis, YouTube and not Twitch. I'm confused. Yeah, I do like Sunday stream over on YouTube, here on YouTube. Because frankly, like Twitch is Twitch. Like growth on Twitch is terrible. I've got to get my name out there, so streaming elsewhere is also a viable move. I've been like on my current follow count for, well, like it's been going up slightly, but it's been, growth on Twitch has been horrific, especially in the last year or so. So I've just decided to sort of do a bit of Twitch, YouTube streaming. So we do a Sunday stream here. I also stream. I also do an hour or so on YouTube before I go over to Twitch during the week as well. If growth was better and like the channel was generally doing better financially over on Twitch, I wouldn't even be bothering doing this. However, it is, you know, what we have to do. Got to make ends meet, and this is one of the ways we can do it. It's Venom. Hello, Venom. How you doing? What the devil is going on? Happy Sunday to you. Yeah. So, like, my channel growth for my channel certainly is just basically, I'm stagnating. It's just horrific. So got to the point where I just thought, well, I've got to give YouTube a go as well. I wish it wasn't the case, because it's a lot more work for me. But you know, evidently I wasn't. Something happened to my stream and it's just stagnated instead of grown. So I'm just gonna have to deal with it, really. I think we can glue this guy's head in. Like, I know it fits. I know it fits because there it is. It's fitted together, but it's just... Oh, I hate these kits so much. Anyway, it is a commemorative series one. I've got a few more of these kits to build, which is going to be so much fun. Real world name, I know, yes. Well, I don't normally like to call people by their YouTube name, like, or their Twitch name on YouTube, etc., etc. So, okay, all right, we can finally get this guy glued together. Yeah, this head, I think. Well, I'm gonna. It's going to be fine because I will be painting his backpack off his body anyway, and adding it on later. So I don't need to worry about the backpack getting in the way. Come to think of it, so we'll just glue it together. What are you up to? Happy Sunday to you. We have finally sold the house. The house is sold. That does mean I'm going to have to slowly start packing stuff up. We've got about 2 months before we have to kind of be out. Unfortunately, we don't have anywhere to move to. It's a bit of an issue. That's why on Twitch we have I just started a donation goal because it's going to be very painful for about 3 months. So I don't even know when, like, even if we find a place tomorrow, it's going to be at least 3 months. So I'm going to be basically homeless for... What month are we in? September? I'll be basically homeless for a month. You opened a retail shop. That is fantastic. That is awesome. That is 3D printed stuff? No, I know you have. I know you have. I mean, it would only be for a few months. Telford. I can't even remember the last time I was near Telford, truth be told. I remember going to the cinema there, like to watch. Was it Wrath of Khan? I don't know why I'm asking you. Maybe it was the third one. Maybe it was the third Star Trek. I think it was the third one. Okay, this is too much glue is going now. This is gonna be pain and suffering. Are you gonna glue together now? Okay, I'm gonna apply maximum pressure. Sort of yes, but selective because we opened an account with GW as... Oh! That's awesome. You grew up in Telford. It was fine. Like, we used to live in Ludlow, but the nearest sort of large cinema where you could go and see films was Telford. I can't really... I remember it... I only really remember watching that Star Trek film. I'm sure we probably watched... Oh, dear. I don't even know what we would have watched. So you sell GW D&D paints. That's fantastic. But not flaunted online? Hell yes. Well, I mean, listen, if there's anything... I have a very small stream, but saying that... If... I don't know of any like third-party sellers in Europe. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to wiggle my eyebrows seductively and leave it at that. Meg, hello. What's cracking? Bloxon, what are you up to? I hope you're well. Happy Sunday to you all. Welcome to a thingamajiggle. You'll sponsor me and send me Marines? Listen. I will find it impossible to say no to such offers like that. I'm really happy for you, because I remember like when you started off your 3D printing shop from your home in Denmark, and then like the rapid expansion to all of the printers. I tell you what, I'm looking forward to getting my printing back up and running. I am gonna. I had to drop a bunch of my Patreon sort of what are they called? Things. Merchant tiers. I kept on with the Saucy Ladies. I kept on with the saucyladies.com. I kept on with these ones just because they have a limited amount of them. Getting back to some printing is going to be really good. Like potentially having some more money coming in. You don't think you'll ship to the UK? More focused on Denmark as it's less competition here. Yeah, that makes sense. Doing alright, installed the dishwasher yesterday. Bloody hell, Meg. You personally, I'm incredibly impressed. I wouldn't even know where to start. Folks, if you're impressed with Meg, smash like. There we go. That's my YouTube thing for the next 3 minutes. Bit of sick of edge highlighting. Oh, Cloxon. That's what people live for. They love a bit of edge highlighting. Things you love to see. Alright, so we've got a bit of steam thingamajiggles to clean up here. Yeah, I wouldn't even know where to start with a dishwasher, Meg. I can use a dishwasher. I can clean the dishwasher out of the filter and all that sort of stuff. But plumbing it in and getting that, no. I leave that to people who know what they're doing. So Meg, basically, when I move house, I'll be like, Meg, we need Meg in the house to sort the dishwasher out for me, please, thank you. I'll fly you over. And it still might be cheaper flying you over than getting someone in to do the job for me. Yeah, probably not, but it'll be more interesting. COVID killed it because it went out of control. Yeah. Exactly, Matt. Well, for me, I got to the point where I think we were. I'm trying to remember exactly when it happened. Truth be told, I know you were eyeing up sort of some selling a bit via Amazon. I don't think that worked out too well. I don't know. But at that time, I was roughly considering: do I drop Twitch for the 18-hour days? I wasn't at your level, but things seemed to be moving in that direction. And then, unfortunately, the house had to go on the market, and that sweet stench of resin was not good for viewers. So I had to drop that on the head. So I'll be moving and restarting. Some printing. I can't do 18 days though. It's 18-hour days. It's quite the problem to have though. You know? No, Amazon failed. I thought so. Etsy, eBay went well. Yeah, Etsy was working well. I never thought about eBay, truth be told. Orders you couldn't cope with, then supply for resin. Yeah. Right, that's so awesome. That's really cool. I am very, very happy for you both. But yeah, like if I don't know if you're able to send like within EU, I'd be happy to kind of point my European viewers in your direction, because I only know of myself, like Element Games, like stuff within the UK. Rock on, Matt. Rock on. So we lease a shop cheapish and we go from there. Sweet, that's so cool. I mean, the plan for me is I would like the YouTube stuff to keep to grow. I mean, I know where we stand on YouTube. We got a long way to go. However, it's quite refreshing not being on Twitch. As much as I like Twitch, it's just stagnating, and it was, you know, not great for the brain. So the plan is, anyway, I'm going to move house. I do need a larger studio anyway. This room is tiny. So I'm going to be working on getting a larger space where I can actually stand up and potentially even have tiny games of Necromunda or something, which would be lovely. But your best chat show on Twitch, I know. I have seen it. I saw it. I was purging. I was going through the list of like people who still subscribe, but I still haven't they don't necessarily swing by my channel too often. And I saw a bunch of people and I was like, oh, I can't believe they're still subscribed. That's very awesome. I was getting to the point, it's like, have they just forgotten to unsubscribe? So we need part 7. Oh, we've got to do 6 and 5. Okay, let's go and do that. I don't think I would ever stop streaming on Twitch. I think if anything were to happen on Twitch, like, I think potentially there's a slim chance that I might go over to gaming, because that's certainly a lot more relaxed for me. I don't know. It's a strange one. I haven't really thought about it. So, sword and arm. That's what you did. Well, I thank you so much for continuing that sub. It does mean a lot. Thank you. I got people like that I go on hiatus and people keep... I know. Those people are allergic. That's what they are. Okay. I'm a lifer. I'll never leave. Listen. Thank you. Thank you so much. The real MVP. Exactly. Oh, hello. Exactly so. I mean, I'm still subscribed to a couple of places, even though I don't go very often to them. It's a strange. I'm just running out of time. I just run out of time during the day. I don't get the chance to hang out with nearly as many people as I would like to. Some people rudely stream in the wrong time zones. Mike, what's cracking? How you doing today? Happy Sunday to you. What the devil is going on with you? How was your weekend? I know it's still going for you. Well, it's still technically going for me as well, but that's neither here nor there. You just stuck with some of us, Meg? Listen, I don't consider it being stuck. Embellished? Embellished? I don't even know if that's probably not the right word I want either. I hope you've managed to catch up all your rest, by the way, Meg, from your endeavors at DragonCon. Where did you say DragonCon was again? That is my question, because as always, I've forgotten the answer, even though you've probably told me a million times. It's the same as the gym membership. Never go either. That's a damn good point, actually. That's a damn good point. Like, for my final year of working at Lion King, I think I joined up at the gym. Like, I've been at the gym at Lion King. They don't have a gym at Lion King, but there were a couple of gyms within the vicinity. There was a, oh god, I can't even remember what they called them now. There was a Virgin Active gym, which I joined, and that's the one, that was like in my last year of Lion King. That's where I joined. I absolutely hated it. There was another one, just around the corner from Lion King, and I can't even, it was like, you went down the stairs to it. It was like a basement gym. It was actually quite a good one. I can't remember the name of it at the moment. That was the one I went to. They had a swimming pool. I just spent my entire break swimming or doing weights or on the bike thing. And And then basically using it as an excuse to have a massive chicken sandwich with chili sauce. Just hose down with it. That was probably the reason why I went to the gym. As an excuse just to inhale this massive chicken sandwich the size of my head. Because it was very good. I thought to myself, I need a valid reason for inhaling all of this chicken. Exercise. Dragon Kong's Atlanta. See, you did tell me that. I told you my memory was bad. I'm so sorry. How do you do this stupid arm? Oh god, these kits sometimes, they're the work of the devil. Alright, you just wang this in here. Oh my god. Why would you... Oh my... What is the... Oh, there's a... I've been stressing about it. There is a shape to this, and there is a shape to this kind of thing. By the way, I watched Thor: Love and Thunder. Ooh, it was bad. It was so bad. Oh my god. Dragon Con is Atlanta. Yes, I just said that. We'll trim off a bit of that. Going well. Been doing some work around the house. Being a little... Well, you got to be a little lazy, right? Otherwise, what's the point of a weekend? Basically, lose your clothes and just wander around the house. I had to add on the house at the end, at the last part of that sentence. Unless you live in a particularly sort of tolerant area of town. But yeah, just like wander around and chill out. It's like, yeah, what's up? Oof, dear. Folks, what do we... I know we have Sunday preview today. That is what we're going to look... Ooh, that's not what I was looking for. We will be looking at that shortly. Once it appears. I know there's all the Lord of the Rings stuff, which went up for pre-order. The Predator tank. A whole load of Necromunda stuff. A Warhammer Underworld's Warband is 3 miniatures, which I think I'm going to get my sweet, sweet hands on. And, yeah. I was going to keep this page here for when hopefully they'll get the news soon, TM. Reno, hello. I made that rhyme. I know you're impressed. And base coating this Spartan, which is a beast without an airbrush. Yeah, without an airbrush, that would be not pain. That would be painful. That would be utter pain. I'm glad. Okay, so we have to stick this. Oh god. Okay, this geezer's arm. It goes on like so. Sort of. It goes on like so. Maybe? Oh my god, does it? Maybe I'm going to stop building kits on... I've said it a few times. Maybe I might stop building kits on stream because it makes... Sometimes when I just can't figure something out, it just makes me feel so incredibly stupid. It's just ridiculous. I don't even know if I want to build this like this. Do I want to do sub-assemblies? Because I'm not going to be able to paint any of the detail on the chest if he's just like wafting a sword around in front of it. You know what I mean? If he's got this sword over all that detail on his chest, maybe what we need to do is just glue it on later. You know what I mean? I'm about 4 hours into slapping on Rakov flesh and starting on... Oh, crikey. Crikey, Mike. I hope you got a drink and all that sort of stuff. Reno, yeah, tell me about it. This is why I don't like these. This is the issue with some monopose kits. As I was saying earlier over on Nikki's stream, like with the Hexbane's Hunters, one of those miniatures was a complete nightmare to put together because of these stupid posts, and the sort of monopose thing. Like they look great, don't get me wrong, but building them sometimes is the work of the devil. I suppose I could look at the actual miniature and kind of get stuff aligned. Steady. That looks like it's aligned. So I think I may completely annihilate this post here. We are going to still have some issues with detail on the chest, but with this sword, like over that, like so. Like, I suppose you can paint that little chest thingamajiggle, the shield. When his arm's there, but I think potentially we might be looking at a sub-assembly. Backpack and this as two separate parts. The worst mini ever is Nighthawk's Spirit Hosts, which, you know what? I've still got some of those that I've still not built. From, was it Night Vault? Did they come in the Night Vault box set? Or am I getting confused with a different box? A different kit? Let me go to Warhammer Thingamajiggles. Oh, no, we are thinking of different miniatures. Yeah. This is... Yeah, they look those look terrible. I do not approve of those. I'm just looking at those kits and going, ugh. That looks like pain and suffering right there. Is this gonna work? Yeah. These look apt. Does this do the twirly whirly one? Twirly whirly one? Yeah, let's just not do that, shall we? Those are super spindly. Yeah, all the Nighthawk minis seem awkward to build. Yeah, I don't like. I've got a couple from Underworld's thingy, Nighthawk, whatever it's called. And I kind of like the idea of a couple of them for sort of practicing some blending. Or like cloth some kind of stuff, or potentially like an ethereal glow. But I would not like to collect an army of them. Plus, you know, they're low quality minis. It's a low quality army. At the end of the day, you want a decent army like Empire. Sorry, what are they called? Free Guild. You play Nighthawks quite a lot, Matt. Sorry. It's low quality. What you want is Empire. Empire is where it's at. Free Guild. If only they'd bring out some more miniatures. I think it sounds like potentially it might be, which would be a good time. It would be a good time for me, and a good time for everyone else because they are the best. I'm just not sold on this. I think we're gonna do this as a sub-assembly. We've got a thing to hold this post, attach it to. I'm just going to nuke this post. I might regret it later. But there we go. Nighthawk apparently pretty reasonable in 3.0. They're my next army project after Templar. Oh, really? Now I'm just digging myself into all kinds of terribleness, like dissing the army, and turns out everyone has them. Listen, I'm not going to judge you, all right? It's not for me to judge publicly, at least. On what miniatures you like, right? I also brought a stack of Tomb Kings. Where from? Like, way too many. Yeah, said no one ever, Matt. No one ever said that. Where did you get them from? What's up, Slammy Boy? Thank you so much for dropping that. I was waiting for the email, but apparently you are superior. There we go. Thanks, Slam. It's a story. Well, listen, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. While you're doing that, we can have a look at this. Are you ready? I'm going to drink some coffee quickly. Hold on. If you appreciate Slam, smash like. Alright? There we go. That's all I got to say. And frankly, who doesn't appreciate Slam? Lurking and shoring. I can... Slam? I know. As always, you are just a working machine. And a lurking machine. Window capture. Okay. Sunday preview. The Leagues of Votan are on their way, folks. I am so hyped. It's almost ridiculous. I was on holiday. Hold on. I got to read this. I was on holiday in a vacation home in Copenhagen. Classic. A common enough story. You were on Facebook, looked on the marketplace, said to Christina it would be cool to get a couple of those old school Tomb Kings. Then, as if by magic, you're 12 miles away from a guy selling loads of stuff. Wow. Slam, I will pimp you out. I was going to say like the finest bit of merch on the streets. For likes on this stream. Don't forget, if you are also here, I don't know if you can comment. I think it has to turn into a VOD. Like a video thing for people to comment. I don't know. If you can comment. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. £600 later, you got them all? Shiver my timbers. That's nice. I like it. Not remotely envious, though. What ho, Stabby? No comments yet. Okay. Just no comments, just likes. Things you love to see. We're looking at the Sunday preview. Slam has very kindly hooked me up with the link. It's nearly time. The Leagues of Votan army set will be available for pre-order on Saturday. That's this Saturday coming up. Saturday the 17th of September. All right. You can get your sweet, sweet little hands on this box set. Should you desire... Who here desires this? That is my question. 2 battalion box sets, still wrapped, etc. That's filth. That is utter filth. I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous. Okay. It's been a long wait, but you'll be able to get your hands on the newest faction. The Leagues of Votan launch set includes 25 new miniatures. Uthar the Destined. An Einhire Champion. 3 Hernkin Pioneers. So, I'd imagine it's going to be a while before you get this guy separately. Is that the normal deal? Is that what we're going to have to suffer with? You like the wizard? Yeah, we were talking about him the other day, actually, Reno, weren't we? That, I think, is a donation link right there. I think via Stream Elements. Do they do no? Because I'm trying to remember the Black Templars army has like the captain and the sword geezer, the Emperor's Champion. Like how quickly were you able to get your hands on these two? Like from this box set, the only ones I really want, this guy and his 5 chunky friends. And one of the tanks. Not the big one, the smaller tank. I don't really care for these floaty things. The wizard looking dude, yeah, I could probably get my hands on that one. A few weeks after? Okay. I can wait that long. Or can it wait for content that long? I don't know, content has to be that day. Otherwise, you get told off. told off by the algorithm that your content is trash. Also, watch all my videos at half speed. I dare you. It's really good for the channel, though. It was immediate, but they're back to the delayed release for normal boxes. Yeah. It's not ideal, is it? Do we know anyone who's getting this? I know some people seem to be really hyped for it. Ah. Shoot. I need to get myself a Goliath gang. Now, they have dropped some forgeworld Goliath character and a couple of like random geezers who are basically these guys. Stabby, how you doing today? I hope you're well. You might get a squad of these guys, Slam. Slam, would you like to get a squad of them earlier? Can I wiggle my eyebrows seductively at you? 10? There's like loads of these geezers in here. How many of them are there? 25? Hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of them. 11, 12, 13, 14. Hold on. Is my maths that bad? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so there's there's 2 of these 10 geezers. Well, my maths is just really bad. I can't do maths. Maths is like is the work of the devil as far as I'm concerned and should be banned as worshipping the devil or something. 20 normals, 3 bikes, 2 HQ. Thank you. I really wish my brain could work well. Well, I think I'm definitely going to get these biker boys because they're sweet. Some Necromunda dice. Shiver my timbers. Okay. Goliath Gang tactics cards. Old Bilbo Baggins. I could finally get my very first Warhammer. Sorry. Lord of the Rings miniature. I'm considering it, Slam. I would do an unboxing video and be like, yeah, check it out! Go and buy it straight away, you know you want to. Hashtag I'm definitely not shilling it. Well, that seems like a lot for you to not even get the chunky units. Yeah, it does seem like that. I'm just thinking about... Ooh. Nightbringer. 20th anniversary edition of one of the sweetest books in all of the Black Library. Nightbringer. Yes, featuring my boys. The Ultra Boyos. The Ultra Lads. Good book. The Vorbis Conspiracy. This is not pleasant to read. Der Thron des... How do you pronounce Lichts? Für Dammerlang. I wish I could speak German. Or read German. I wish I could have picked that language up while I was at school. I went to the wrong school. They gave it was French or Spanish. I tried Spanish, but I was terrible at it. This guy's made to order. So, you know. Bear that in mind. Ultra Dorts, excuse me. Ultra amazing is what you mean. Well, that is the pre-order stuff. I don't know. I'm definitely going to get those biker boys. Definitely, because it's Necromunda. I'm going to have to really mull over that Votan. You see, the thing is, I think I'm going to have to stay the course and not purchase it. I want the chunky boys and the tanks, really. Not even really the big tank. I think I'm just going to have to hold fire, in fact. It was a brief flash in the pan. Cunning idea. I think the sensible thing is to not purchase it. Wow. Save that money for the Mastodon. Does the throne command work here? I don't know if it will. I hope. Does this work here? Did I make it work here or not? No. Amazing. Oh, I did. I did. That is an interesting place. I was surprised at how many how do we say this in a PG manner? How do we say this in a PG manner, ladies and jelly spoons? I was surprised how many what's the phrase that was used? Adult toys shops were affiliated with them. And sort of lingerie places. Lingerie. I'll stick with the free Votan mini. Yeah, if only I could get to a GW place, I would have. Okay, we're going to glue this arm on. I'm just really dawdling. Until guard stuff. Literally hold fire and then bite all the tanks. Seriously, I was watching a battle report yesterday. And it was, they brought out the Talon. Oh, it was pure filth, and I loved it. Then again, I do have the Vestroyan battalion from back in the good old days. Battalion box set. I can't make my mind up. I'm very heavily conflicted when it comes to guard. If I could pick up an extra one, you have to build it in store. Can you go in twice? just go go in a disguise slam. Go in a disguise. Just like put a big hat on or something, you know. And just like yeah, I could see you got some free miniatures here. What do I have to do? I haven't been in here 6 minutes earlier, I promise. Okay, I've got to make sure this fits before it glues. Okay, I think that is correct. That looks to be correct, ladies and jelly spoons. Things you love to see. I think we... what a time to be alive. I'm just going to leave this here and let's go yeet that into the bin. Skedaddle. You're not allowed to leave with your free mini? Well, you have to build it and then just leave it in the store. It's like, yes, build all of our kits for us. You can't have them. But you can build them for us. No, I know what you mean, though. Yeah. Badge, I gotta go eat. Listen here, Matt, you saucy rascal. I'm really chuffed for you guys. That's really good news. I hope it is a great success. Have a lovely meal. Enjoy. You don't have to hard sell me while I'm there. Exactly. I've probably got more plastic than most Games Workshop stores. Do you really need to try and... Are you concerned that I'm going to like disappear? That I won't be doing future purchases? Come on now. Please. Come on. Put your sensible hats on. Alright, so this bit of plastic here goes like... That's his right foot. Right foot. Bang. So I have... Today has been productive. I have been productive in the scheme of mini stuff. I have edited 4 more videos. They're all unboxing videos. Like yesterday's sweet unboxing video. Where we unboxed this miniature. It was amazing. Well, that's like reserve footage for when I'm moving house. So, had to get done though. I got another 8 to make, so I have... Ideally, the plan is to have 2 months worth of reserve footage for when I'm moving. I honestly don't think that's going to be enough. However, on the plus side, it does mean that we are going to do a rebrand. We're going to change the name of this channel. To the sexy badger time. No, we're not going to change it to that. We are going to change the name of the channel though. The content will remain the same. I would like to change the graphics as well. Not necessarily like the stream title page at title cards, but like all of this like free stuff. I think this is all via Stream Elements or something. So all these things, like, I don't really know if people ever pay attention to these things, truth be told. They're there. The people look at them and go, oh yes, I'm going to go to Instagram. Instagram.com/gloriousbadger. And like I don't think it ever really works, but I don't know. People don't talk about it, so who knows. Glorious Miniatures. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to go with, Slam. Because I already own gloriousminiatures.com. My only thought was the other night was Glorious Miniatures or Glorious Minis? Or the other option, which I was looking at, two other options. Glorious Miniature Studio, singular, because I'm only one person, or Glorious Mini Studio. Yeah. And bearing in mind there is a domain name, .studio. So I could go gloriousmini.studio. But I do like the idea of that. It's certainly a bit more on brand. You know, it's a bit like if you're scrolling through a bunch of names and you see my name. It's like, what did they do? Something to do with badges? Maybe? It's not really very obvious, right? So I'm going to glue this geezer. I'm doing the backpack separately. As per always. And I will paint the... Ha! Okay. I just had my thumb and just went... It was flush with that and I just cut. Okay. It's fine. We'll glue this bad boy on. Yeah, so his gun, his sword, and his backpack will be painted separately. They're all going to be for my sweet, sweet Ultramarines, by the way. I've got to figure out a nice way of doing a Blood Angel company champion. I need to ponder it. I need to ponder it some more. I can't quite come up with an idea that's suitable. Suitably suitable. I know the Blade Guard veterans, they all come with shields though, which is a bit not really like a chapter champ. Sorry. Have I been saying company champion or chapter champion? I was under the impression a company champion had a shield, combat shield. Excuse me, my bad. And the company champion had just the sword. In fact, a pair of swords, a long sword and like a gladius kind of short sword deal going on. Slam, get those dishes done. Thank you so much for hanging out as always. I have coffee. You happy? Hell yes. We like happy here. Just sticking him to his base. His buttery biscuit base. We have... Attempting to? Tell you what, this glue that I'm using it's not as good as the normal stuff. I normally use the Revel plastic glue. This is not great. There's something weird about it, which is it's not as quick to do the deed, so to speak. So I'm just going to leave that for a second. We got the shoulder pad to do. I know I missed that. We'll attach the shoulder pad, and then he's like ready to go. He's ready to go into storage, in fact, because I don't think I'm going to be painting him between now and moving house. So that's going to be fun. However, it does mean that potentially we'll paint him in a new house, which is a nice thought. I like it. Reno, what kind of coffee do you have? I've just got instant coffee. I got instant coffee and I'm going to have tea later and I'm hyped. I'm very hyped about the tea. Got some Yorkshire Gold. Actually, no, sorry, not Yorkshire Gold today. Just the regular Yorkshire tea. My preferred one is Yorkshire Gold. I think it is slightly better than the regular Yorkshire tea, in my humble opinion. I can't cope with this music that I'm listening to. Instant oat latte. Oh, okay. Instant oat latte. I've never had oat milk that I know of. I don't know how delicious is it? I'm sure it is very delicious, otherwise you wouldn't be drinking it. As we go. Oh no. Makes things take a bit like cornflakes. Cornflakes I find to be very strange. I love cornflakes, but if you leave them too long in milk, I can't cope with them. It's got to be cornflakes in a bowl, pour on ice cold milk over them, then eat them relatively quickly. But you don't want those things going soggy, because it's disgusting. Do you know what I mean? I do like cornflakes. Although, I hate Frosties, but I love crunchy nut cornflakes. Weetabix, same deal. I like the Weetabix. I don't like the milk soaking in them too much. I like them slightly crispy. Not crispy, and they need to be all saturated with milk, but they don't need to be disintegrating, is what I'm trying to say. It's a strange situation. All right, this is his right shoulder pad. We are going to put this on relatively soon. I don't know what other cereals I like. Rice Krispies, yes. Ricicles, I haven't had those in a while. I used to like them. I don't know if they put the same coating on those as they do Frosties, because I really don't like Frosties. And that would be a weird situation, that I like Ricicles, but I don't like Frosties. There we go. Alpen. Oh god, I haven't had Alpen in years. I loved Alpen last time I had it. I used to have it a lot. It's got, healthy things on, so it's good for you, right? Bran flakes, they are good. Weirdly, I used to hate them because basically they weren't sugary. It's ridiculous. Sultana bran though, next level cereal. So good. I don't know other cereals. What other ones are out there? Fruit Loops, no, work of the devil. Honey Nut Cheerios? Yes. Cheerios, yes. Lucky Charms? Hello. I'm weak to those. Cheerios, yeah, I do like Cheerios. Golden Grahams? Oh Christ, go Cocoa Pops. Cocoa Pops. It basically turns into, so you get your Rice Krispies and then you get chocolate milk. How good is that? Man, Cocoa Pops. Oh, that's so good. How can I forget them? Maybe next time I get cereal, I'm going to have to go and locate them. So this week looks like it's relatively pain-free. Thankfully. I that Necromunda Goliath bike gang. So I'll get 1 box of those. I don't have any Goliath miniatures, so I'll probably get the gang as well. We need 40k cornflakes. I mean, you know. Yeah, I'd be down. I don't entirely know what they've been made from, though. That would be the issue. I think over on Twitch we might drop the weekly sub goal in place of potentially just like watching a monthly film if we hit the monthly sub goal, which would probably be the same amount as like 4 weekly sub goals, but it's okay. That's this miniature finished. Obviously, the sword is going to get glued on separately, but it's removed because it just seems like it's going to cover the detail of the chest, and I would like to paint as much detail as I can. So we're going to... I'll blue tack it on for like the... This is what we did on stream today. We built this geezer. And his backpack. In fact, I'll do his backpack right now. Whew. So I've done Night Lords, I've done Blood Angels, I've done... What are they called? What are those other ones called? Iron Fists? Who come after them? Do we know? Tau iOS? Wait, what? What? Tau iOS? That sounds not what you want. I need to turn the air conditioner on because I'm starting to melt. Tell you what, moving house to getting a larger room where air can actually move around rather than cook me alive slowly in this place. What a dream. What a dream. So we're going to get rid of a couple of these seam lines. So I can take a picture of being like, this is what we streamed on YouTube. You missed out on some absolute stuff. I'm looking at this bit right here and thinking to myself, is this a seam or is it like a stepped bit of texture? It's smooth. It's just a horrible seam. Fine. Good knife control. I always mess up and slice the model. Well, I have been doing this for a while, not to show off, but saying that, I have definitely made mistakes before. What you can always do though, there is a mold line removing tool. I have one, sort of, only because of Imperium magazine. It came free with that. What you can do though is if you have your X-Acto knife, instead of using the sharp side, you can use the reverse, so this edge, and just scrape this way. That will do the job as well. Then you don't have to worry about cutting the miniature. It does the exact same job. Reno. You got one you hate it? Well, you might hate doing the back of the blade, though. Might be worth a go, though. Hello, Jim. I see you there. What's going on? Happy Friday. Evidently, my brain's saying happy next Friday already. I want this week to go past really quickly. Oh, cornflakes! Of course, Reno. Of course. Is Dark Silver a good edge highlight for Iron Hands? Well, Jim, I can show you exactly what I did. I don't know. I don't paint Iron Hands. Ever. So I was like, I don't know what to do. I genuinely don't know what to do with these guys. What I ended up doing was... Well, you'll see in the video. You'll see in the video in 3 weeks' time when I release it. But because you're here and live, like while I'm live... Look at all the bonuses you're getting. I use lead belcher. By the way, I have... So for the videos I'm doing, I have been using Vallejo model colors, but... At least while I'm painting GW miniatures, I'm going to try and specifically use GW paints. Someone did bring it up, and I thought, well, that's... Not everyone has access to all of the paints that I use. That's a fair point. I'll try and do my best to use GW paints. With GW miniatures, at least. If I paint something else, then I'll be using everything. So I'm going to do my best. So whoever brought that up, thank you. I'm taking that into consideration. So what I did, I used, what did I say, lead belcher? Then I used black contrast paint. Black Templar contrast paint over it. And then I edge highlighted with lead belcher. And then a thick edge highlight. With a finer edge highlight of Runefang Steel? This one. I don't know. I'm not sure about it. Jim, we did the exact same thing then, yeah. Yeah. Because I was mulling it over all weekend, like all last week. I was going, I recorded this last week, and I was thinking, how am I going to do this? Do I want to go with black paint? I almost just went basically the same as the Dark Angel video I did and the Raven Guard Temple, the Raven Guard video that I'm going to do. Black paint with edge highlights. I was just going to go with a different edge highlight color. So we're going to use these for Raven Guard, Skaven Blight Dinge, and whatever this other one is. Where is the name? Storm Vermin Fur. And in the end, I thought, you know what? We're going to do contrast paint over metallic paint. We're going to be doing a similar thing for Thousand Suns, and potentially a similar thing for Alpha Legion. So, yeah. Well, I don't hate it. I don't collect Iron Hands, though, so I haven't had much experience painting them. Yeah. I reckon it looks pretty cool, though, considering that it's my first one ever. You know? But first we got Night Lord video to go up, then Blood Angels, then that one. So that'll be 3 Wednesdays' time, hopefully. Right. That's alright. That's alright, Jim. It's my pleasure. I was really kind of struggling over last week trying to figure out how I wanted to paint them. I finally thought that might be the best way. I almost went with like black paint, and then I also went with like the other thing I was going to do was mix in some black ink to this. It's a water-based paint, right? So I was just going to add some black ink and get a really dark black metallic color. I came really close to that as well, rather than using contrast. So I'm in the process of trying to record as much as I can. So I can get as much footage as I can to edit while I'm away from the been able to stream. Got this large chunk here to do. This is the last part we need to tidy up. And then we can move on to either something else or I don't know what else. This week we're going to be hopefully finishing up and finishing Marduk Cedras. This geezer right here. We got to do his cape. We got lots of edge highlighting to do. I'm going to work on these reds as well. I've completely ignored currently his gun, his phosphex grenades, and his hourglass. So we got to paint these three things. The cloak, both sides of the cloak, which is going to probably take at least. So I'm hoping this time next week we'll be finishing that miniature. We'll be painting them up on YouTube and Twitch. So if you want to follow along, sort of. I haven't been painting them off camera, even though I was threatening to. Alright, that's his backpack. That's his backpack, ladies and jelly spoons. Where's the miniature gone? Here he is. So I will blue tack this on. It's currently sticking on the post. And I will blue tack his arm on as well. For the end of stream video. But that's this miniature done. I'm really glad I got this. This was someone who went to Adepticon very kindly purchased it for me and sent it over to the UK. I'm very thankful for that. Thank you very much. You know who you are. So yeah, this is like an event exclusive. I think the rules are currently like they have the Legends bracket to them, so they can't be used competitively because it's only available like via these weird things. So it would be obviously unfair to have it as an event exclusive, but also available in competition. Although it would be an opportunity for people to do conversions. So I don't know. Anyway, that is that kit finished. What is going on? What is everyone up to? How long have you been streaming for today? An hour and a half. That's pretty good. I'm happy. I still haven't found my Leviathan Dreadnought head. I'm gutted. But there we go. Should I go insane and try to paint the stitches on my orc pants? Yes. Yes. You should, Reno. I would... Well, okay, hold on. Before... I mean, I'm going to say yes regardless. Right? However, Reno, what colour are the trousers? Sorry, pants. And what colour stitching are you going to go with? Let's just ask that. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, God. That's alright. Not a disaster. I mean, I'm going to probably say yes regardless. Oh my god. No. Go away, stupid video. Advert. What I would say to you, Reno, is... Well, you don't have to try these things, right? You don't have to try these things at all. If you don't want to. However, if you want to like improve the painting, trying these things, it's a good thing. Because then you know, like, next time you try it, you go, okay, this didn't work last time. I'm not going to do that again. Or I'm just going to be a bit more careful when I do this, or whatever the situation is. You're going to be like, you're going to take that knowledge and use it in future painting things, right? Leviathan blue, and I might go Macragge blue on the stitches. They're raised stitches, aren't they? They're like this raised texture. I don't know the state of your brushes. I've got some good brushes and a lot of terrible brushes. This is the cape that I've got, right? The Marduk Cedras. What I would say is, if you, I don't know, depending on, I know these are not stitches though, it is an issue, but depending on how proud they are of the surface of like the pants, you can get, as long as the paint is like thin, mixed with a bit of water so it flows nicely, but not floods the surface. You could drag the brush along the surface, the edge of the brush, or the side of the brush, over the stitch texture. So hopefully it won't touch the actual pants themselves, but it will just like, it will put some paint on those stitches. Rather than necessarily using the point of a brush to get those thin lines. I would say the side of the brush is probably the easiest. Using the point of a brush, you just got to really keep your eye on, like, try and keep your hands steady. I know from personal experience, even now, like, it's still not great when I do it. Sometimes disasters happen. I was like, I curse it many times. I'm trying to think the last time I painted stitches, in fact, on something. It was probably on an orc, which would have been a while ago. This is my Instagram. This is the wrong browser for looking at Instagram. Are you going to try with an insane detail? I've never tried one of those. That's a, is that a specific name for a specific brush from a brand? Because I know there is, like, I know there is a company which does do that. They have a brush which is similar to that. I just can't remember what it's called. Army Painter. Okay, that was the one. Yes. Well, you can absolutely try that. What I would say, Reno, is like thinner paint. As always, you just don't want that brush. You don't want that paint rushing off the surface of off the brush onto the surface of the miniature and flooding it straight away. So you want it like, I don't know. It's gonna have to be one of those things you test, really, but because the issue is with smaller brushes, they contain less water. They dry out a lot quicker. So, like, I've definitely found that in the past, like, using those really tiny brushes. Well, depending on the weather and what your room's like, they can dry out really quickly if you use the paint directly from the pot. And that's just Pain Town. Pain Central. But that's all I got. I think that's the only advice I really have. I think, give it a go, though, absolutely. You always want that. I just wanted to, suggest it. To make sure I said it, right? Where was my Instagram gone? Oh, there's my Instagram. I was just trying to see the last time I painted stitches. Not recently, that's for sure. Was it on this orc? Nope. See, I've been painting... See, I haven't even painted the stitches on this thing at the moment. Hold on. See, I haven't even painted the stitches on this guy yet. There are definitely stitches here, and I've just not done them. Do you have stitches? I don't think you did. Nope, no stitches on this geezer. No, it's all right, Reno. I'm glad to help. I hope I can pass on some bits of knowledge occasionally to people. I mean, there's been loads of stuff I've completely forgot about, and when I got back into the hobby, people had to remind me to do stuff, and I was like, oh god, yeah. Did you have stitches on you? Yes. On the orc butt. I remember dragging the brush across the edges of these bits right here, as I just sort of described, really. I don't think I highlighted them, though. I kind of dropped the ball on that one. Hey, Bun, how's it going, dude? Happy Sunday. What's going on? What are you up to? Just talking about painting some stitches on. Reno was just asking if they should paint some stitches on their orc pants, and I said yes, you should give it a go. You know, you got to try. Well, you don't have to try these things. But it's good to try these things every so often. Yeah. Well, exactly, Reno. I mean, there are still loads of things that I still want to try, and we're a long way from feeling comfortable doing some of these things. But Bun, yeah, we've been building today this geezer right here. I've got his backpack is going to be glued on separately, as is his sword. I chopped off the post there because it's not the best kit for if you want to paint this detail. Like if you were to glue it on, you could get to it you could just about get to that shield from below. But I prefer to be able to definitely get to it rather than stress about it. So I've chopped off the little post on his hand. We'll paint this up separately and glue it on. Thankfully, there are these bits of armor which will hide any kind of any joins right there, so I don't feel too bad about it. And I can paint his eyes okay, so that is all that matters. And his backpack will come off separately to paint. Happy days, that guy's done. Exactly, Bun, yeah. Won't learn or get better if I don't try. Rowena, I would love to see what you how it ends up, like regardless, right? Even if you're not happy with it. And you think, oh, this is the worst. I don't expect that. I don't expect to hear those words from you. But I would love to see what you get up to. So yes. Bun, what have you been up to? How's things your side? I done what the point of the stream was. We looked at the Sunday preview. We can have another look at it before I forget. We can have another look at the Sunday preview. Scroll to the top. So that's basically what we do. We build the kit that I unboxed yesterday on the Saturday stream, and we look at the Sunday preview. We built the kit. Big thumbs up from myself. And the Sunday preview. Let's have another look at this. You printed off the Empress of Mankind figure. Hold on. Steady. Oh. Oh, crikey. Huh. Oh, I see. Very slinky. Is that, who... What was the company which did them? Did that? I hadn't even heard of that company. However, Bun, our house is sold, so... Soon, TM, i.e. next year, we'll be back to printing. I can't wait. I've got so much stuff that I've yoinked over the past year of not printing. It's going to be... Those printers are going to be whirring non-stop. Have a go at making the statue for the Umbral 6. Oh... I see. Weirdly, I was looking at that. That's what I... Thank you. I knew I had to go to eBay to look for something. I missed out on that. I'm tempted to get it off eBay. I might regret looking at the price. This is pre-order this Saturday coming up. The Leagues of Votan army set. I don't think I'll be getting it. I only really want this chunky lad. The box of 5 other chunky lads. And one of the tanks. I almost considered getting in on this and just selling these off. It's just too much stuff that I just don't care about. Like, I don't need the special art book. The transfers I'm not going to bother about. Tokens and data. This is the only one I really want. And his 5 friends. And the wizard, actually. The space wizard. Who looks like he's basically yoinked from WoW or something. You're the Halot one. Oh, really? Ah. I am tempted to go for the Warhammer Plus Year 2. That Chaos geezer. Really tempted at the moment, bun. So this is all up for pre-order now in the army box set. I won't be getting it. However, I imagine if the price is probably quite a good deal. If you are interested in Votan, it's probably a good deal to go in on it. However, this is what I'll be getting. Goliath Maulers. I'll be looking to get my sweet hands on these bad boys. Seriously thinking about getting a DLP. Are those like the ones which have like the spools? I get the terminology confuses me sometimes. Yeah, I mean that miniature's like I remember painting that artwork, or trying to one time. I did a terrible job of it, but I'd love that artwork. So I'm gonna give it a go. Oh, wait! I completely missed a book. Oh no, there's a book. I didn't realize there was a book. I saw this and scrolled straight past this the first time. Oh no. I like books. I am a sucker for books. I know people it would be better if like all the rules were kind of on these and then the art and like the fluff were in books, because I would happily like I care more about that aspect of them. I hate ebooks and things like that. Can't stand them. So this is all pre-order. Dice, book, Goliath tactics cards. Made to order. Bun, are you tempted? Oh, still resin. Oh, uses different light tech. Oh, okay. Huh. Okay, I'll have to bear that in mind. I am tempted to get a new printer though. Like when I move house and when I'm in. I think I would like to get a big fat printer. It's just the big fat printer. Because I want to be able to print out, you know, these things in one go rather than multiple pieces. You know? I might get this guy. Because then I can say, oh, I've painted up Middle-earth miniature before. 20th anniversary edition of Nightbringer. Ladies and jelly spoons. I might have to get this. It's in hardback. The Vorbis, another book. A compendium by the looks of it. Anthology even, excuse me. Apparently these Warhammer crime books are good. I don't think I've read any. So, this might be a good purchase. Reno, how did the stitches go? How did they go? Alright, that's about it. That's all there is for that. Let me go and have a get rid of this image there. Did a review on the D2. Who make the D2? I haven't printed in ages because of the house situation, so I'm not really up to date. I'm gonna have to start the research. Oh, any cubic? Could well be. Elegoo, those seem like the most popular ones. Although I am like the ones I use. I've got 4. What? I've had a complete blank. I've got 4 of them though. But the frozen ones look pretty good as well. You think with the blues are too close to each other? Might try with a lighter blue. You might have saved the website. The bot will probably bonk you on the head, Bun. So if you do find the website, I don't know how to do permits on this. Truth be told, I should probably look into figuring it out. No. I might have to message you directly. However, that's the Warcom feed. Well, I mean, potentially the light blue, it could be similar to what you're using. Because they might be wanting to be like, oh yes, we want to use a similar coloured thread. You could probably talk your way into that without stressing about going an even lighter blue. Yeah, Bun, message me on Twitch. Or I'll message you. I did. Oh, there we go. Any cubic. Cool. Thank you. $713 dues. Ugh. That's the kind of price where you think to yourself, ugh. Is this what we want to be doing? Let's have a quick look as a lovely group of people. Use code PayPal. Oh, I like the sound of that. Hold on. And see, because I haven't printed in like a year and a half or whatever. I'm completely out of touch with the latest tech when it comes to these things. So I'm gonna have to spend a bit of time looking at it. DLP sounds like, I'm not saying what it sounds like. Any cubic with Texas Instruments? Okay. Double algorithms. The algorithm. Thanks, Bun. Thank you. One piece design with time with scale line. What do we got? So we got a 2K screen. I would definitely like a larger print surface, or a print volume, I should say. So that I could print out these larger things in one go, rather than just like breaking them down into lots of smaller parts. $7K? Hello? I mean, now would... Yeah, I would just like... So I've got 4 like small printers with small bases, which I'm going to keep, because it would be ridiculous to get rid of them, just because they're smaller. But I would like one large, high capacity, high volume one, so I can print out some statues when I get back to printing in a like one piece, rather than multiple pieces. Do you know what I mean? That's the only thing. Build plate is a bit small, yeah. Well, I got a few months. I mean, between now and then, who knows what'll happen. But I am looking forward to getting back to printing. It's been a while. Anyway, this miniature, let's have a quick look at it before we sort of... Probably needs a bit of tidy up here and there. It's an easy to build kit, so like there is this cloak is attached to this leg. You can see this is all one part, so if you were hoping that maybe the cloak was separate, I'm afraid not, friends. I mean, this is going to be for my Ultramarines anyway, so I'm not going to be fussed. But we don't have... What is nice to see is we don't have sculpted on chapter... I said chapter brands, chapter iconography. So we don't have to worry about that. It's not... You won't be stuck with making it an Ultramarine, even though that is obviously the best. You can put your own transfers on, freehand your own stuff on. There's nothing specifically, like, Ultramarine-y about it. It's generic enough where it'll go in with most chapters, I think. And you could probably wolf it up, give him a ponytail, give him a mullet, whatever Space Wolf's like. He's sort of a bit roby. So he could be a bit Dark Angel-y as well. I'm definitely looking forward to painting him, though. Gonna be sweet. Folks, if you haven't liked this stream, what are you doing? What are you doing? Thank you. Do smash like. Do smash like. It's really helps the channel. We are tickling our way towards 500, and that will be a good time because then I get the community tab, and I can start asking questions about what you would like to see in the future from this channel. I know what I would like to see, but I would like to see in other people, you know, different things. So I'm still on training money at the moment. Plus the unions are in pay talks, yeah. So money should go up in a not too distant future. I certainly hope so, Bun. I hope so. I know you were going for your test. The last time I saw you, Bun. I think you were going for your test, your like final test or something. So congratulations for getting that test passed and becoming like a full-time professional. That is very awesome. Congratulations. I would do a round... Well, I am going to do a little round of applause right there. Hopefully that means like better hours and stuff for you and all that kind of good stuff which goes along with that. Because I know you were working some pretty horrific... At least they seemed horrific hours to me. But you know. Passed it second time? Hell yes. No, but better hours and like hopefully better pay. Less stress, hopefully. In general. That's a good thing. I'm very glad to hear that. Reno. Yeah. So basically, folks, I'd say this stream's basically done with. Just before everyone skedaddles. I do stream here. Sunday is the longest stream. Currently. We build the kit that I opened yesterday on the previous stream, on the video. I'll be back on Monday and Tuesday at, I think, 1:30 for an hour. We are going to continue to paint this geezer right here. We got the cloak to do this week, and we got some edge highlighting and potentially checks. So we are going to be painting him up during the week. Here and at Twitch, twitch.tv/gloriousbadger. Here's a commission, and we're making some good progress with him. What else is there? So Monday and Tuesday at 1:30, Friday night at 7:30. Hopefully we'll get videos out. There'll be a Night Lords painting video on Wednesday evening, followed by Blood Angels next Wednesday, and then Iron Hands the following one. Mike, my pleasure. Folks, it's been fantastic to see you all. Thank you so much for hanging out. You've all been absolutely magnificent, as always, I should say. Bun, it's great to see you. Congratulations again. Reno, it's great to see you. Do feel free. Hold on. I'll put Discord into chat. I'd love to see what you ended up doing with the orcs. Into Discord. Discord. Ah! I'm thinking of cotton chips, evidently. Discord. No, I'm not even typing. I'm an idiot. Discord and chips. So yeah, we do Monday and Tuesday on Twitch at 3 o'clock on Twitch, and we do Friday night at 9 o'clock. And then we do some YouTube streaming as well, because we got to grow somewhere. We got to improve like numbers, etc. Check out my Discord. I will see you later, folks. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm going to change the page to end it. And I'll see you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll see you on Monday, hopefully. Thank you. Check out my social media. And goodbye.